So the question is, what are the pros and cons to have or not to have a portfolio? Let us start with the alternative that we talked about, which is putting all your eggs in one basket, or which is concentrating all your financial resources in one particular security. And let's give a few examples. If we put all our funds in the Safaricom IPO in the year 2008, when it came to the IPO, what would have happened? If we put all our funds in 2008, in 2010, all our funds, 2010 to about 2013, 14, all our funds would have been trading in negative territory. That is because with trading of Safaricom, there was an initial spike in the first few months, then there was a depression. The share IPO'd at 5 shillings a share, shot up to about 7 shillings 90 cents at a peak, and in the next 1 to 2 years, touched a very low of 1 shilling and 90 cents. So had you concentrated all your funds in Safaricom as a single investment, or put all your eggs in that basket, 3 years later, you might have been crying all the way to the bank, right? However, Safaricom did a U-turn, and at its peak in the year 2021 and very, very early 2022, touched a high of 44 shillings a share. Remember, from an initial share price of 5 shillings a share, not to mention, and here we're talking about capital appreciation, not to mention that every single year since listing on the stock exchange, Safaricom has paid some sort of a dividend as further compounding of the return that you've made. So had you held those shares for this long, again, instead of crying all the way to the bank, you'd be smiling all the way to the bank. But that risk is big. And that is, so there's a potential pro to putting all your eggs in that basket, in the sense that should it work out, it can work out spectacularly well. But should it not work, it can also fail spectacularly.